It's true. It's true. But those people might be depends. Those people might be the people that are giving him the assets. I mean, like giving him becoming an asset to him as well.
True, they could be.
Yeah, it could be, but generally speaking,
Yeah.
that's probably not the case.
Yeah, there's always anomalies.
Yeah,
But
there's
that's probably not the
anomalies, but
case,
there's
yeah.
no, yeah, but that's 100% agreed with everything that you say on that aspect. But yeah, it's
It's a
crazy.
funny one.
Yeah,
It is funny. Yeah, because I'm sure we both had experiences, in general with people around us, and sometimes even like let's go back to even school. There are some relationships just because of the longevity, you've held on to them. But some people you should have left them at the last bus stop.
Oh man, yeah. See, I got a story, but I don't know if I can tell it just yet though. But yeah.
Yeah. Tell me off camera even. Yeah.
Yeah,
Off camera.
But but it's true, man. There's people out there, man. That's they're called leeches, man. Yeah,
Bloodsuckers.
yeah, literally
Bloodsuckers.
leeches, man. Like where, sometimes it's not even just even leech on the fact that they want to get things on a financial aspect, just based on your energy as well.
Oh my gosh.
Just based on your energy and just want to suck time out of you, and you're just thinking, I'm getting zero value out of it, and you don't want to be an arsehole to be like, look, man, like you're wasting my time here. But you can see that because of the value that you might bring to them, you know what I mean? You feel like you want to do a good deed,
Yeah.
but I've kind of got to a point where, unless it's your parents or your children, mate, everyone else is not immune.
No, I hear you. And the main thing you said, the energy. There are honestly some people that are energy drainers. They will drain the energy out of you. And it's literally like, for you to achieve the things you want to achieve in life, you need to be radiating at a certain point. So if there's people around you who are just bringing it down, you have to move away. It's essential because it may seem trivial. You may think it's just a moment in time that you're feeling drained, but no, there is a bigger picture. There is a bigger picture here.
But then sometimes there's people. Okay, so if let's use someone like I've heard many times, like someone use Mayweather as an example, right? Where they're saying that he just had people around him, like a whole bunch of yes people.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like he's the bag.
He's Floyd, yeah.
Yeah, he's Floyd. He's the bag, wherever it may be. But and obviously, like he's obviously the asset, and obviously there's a whole bunch of liability. But then sometimes you might think that in the exchange, he might want people around him just to feel loved.
Yeah.
But then I'm saying there's people like that. That's the thing, yeah, because as much as we're saying what we're saying, sometimes people don't like being alone.
Yeah. And that is very true. There are some people who literally, they know that this person is around me because of my status, for example, but I love the fact that they stroke my ego. And if that's how somebody wants to live, absolutely fine. It all comes down to the individual. How do you want to live? That's it. So I get that. I 100% get that.
Yeah, because sometimes it's just when I was just talking, I was actually thinking to myself like there could be people, the average person might think, well, that's not a fair exchange, but for someone else that might be like, yeah, but I don't want to be on my own. I like to have people around me.
Yeah.
I like to feel like I'm important. I like to feel like I'm the man. I like to feel that this way. So again, it's all about how you justify it. And to be honest with you, when it's your own life, I guess you can justify things however you want to put it. If you could really break it down, to be fair.
Yeah, absolutely. And perspective is very important because the person A, they could observe what person B likes and prioritizes and not agree with it. But it doesn't matter whether you agree or not. This person, this is how they want to live their life. You leave them to it. And I think that's why, being judgmental of people is just off. I think obviously there are some levels to it. Like ethically, if somebody's doing something completely wrong, yes, you say that is wrong. But if someone wants to live their life a certain way, I don't believe anyone's in a position to say, no, that's the wrong way to live. It's choice. Everybody has a choice.
Yeah, everyone does have a choice. And again, it's just like, we do this podcast not to ram it down people's throats just to say, like, you need to live this way, you need to live that way. For us, it's just literally like, just find ways to improve yourself. My thing is you got 365 days in the year.
Yeah.
That's 365 tries. And if you can bet yourself that you did last year, then you've obviously gone in the right direction. And obviously everyone has different expectations. But ultimately, you're people are their own person. They can do what they want to do. But I know there's certain things that I want to improve on. And since we're all family here, like we can talk about it. But for me personally, I would, I've been getting myself into shape, but I want to obviously improve on that even more. Yeah. Really homing on that. I've just hit the big 4-0 recently, so I just want to make sure that I'm healthy and get into the right state possible. So that's like one of my personal things that I would want to improve
Yeah,
on a day-to-day, year-to-year basis.
yeah, and yeah, I think yeah, it's when it comes to what people want, like it's bespoke. Even when you look at success, everyone's definition of success is different. So what I say to people is drown out all the noise and ask yourself, what do I want? Don't look at what the outside people have and think, oh, that would be nice. Actually sit there and think, what do I like? What do I want? Where do I want to go? And then you can actually map out a plan. Okay, this is how I need to be, this is what I need to do to get there and go down that path. And don't feel shamed by wanting things that other people don't want. And don't be ashamed for not wanting what most people out there want. It's bespoke to you. Success is bespoke to anyone. And I encourage anybody, right? Whatever you're into, if that's what you want, pursue it. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks because it's your life. You know, you're born by yourself. You cannot allow people to dictate your life. Freedom, that's what we talk about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Freedom and choice.
Yeah. But at the same time as well, on top of that, there's some people that need guidance.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they don't know, they want to be better for themselves. They want to be like, look, I'm stuck in this, in this rat race. I'm stuck in the hole. How do I improve myself? How do I get better? And this is what it's about: just having the right people, having the right team. You guys are all family here, so we want to make sure that we build this community. So we get the experts in where we've had in, on how to make extra money, their testimonies on how to start their agencies and whatever advice there may be, with the self-improvement on a physical aspect as well. Even might try to get someone in that deals with like mental health and all that kind of stuff. So look, we just want to make sure that we use a family, use the top tier family.
Top tier family.
Yeah, man. Just literally,
sure.
we'll grow together. Everyone's journey is different.
Yeah.
Everyone's at different points in their journey. But we're just all here together, and we're just here just to support, really.
Yeah.
And to give guidance and mentorship.
For sure. And that's why we're tapping into our network. And people, it spans across different industries. People are in different lanes. So Has came on with the modeling. 20% of you might think, yeah, I've really been into modeling. And then that pod episode, that will really resonate with you. That will inspire you to move forward. But then it could be another percentage of people who are really saying, you know what, I need to find a side hustle. So then what Ryan's doing with Amazon FBA is really landing well. So we are going to be bringing a variety of different guests, different lanes, different arenas, and some will land with you, resonate with you, others won't. But you are going to get value. So yeah, just stick with us, stick on the journey, and there's no doubt you'll get value.
Yeah, and it's the 5th episode, man. So we're getting there.
Not
Number
doing
5.
bad.
Number 5, man. Thanks for the support, guys, man. We're loving it. We're loving it. Loving it. Before I go, I mentioned earlier that we had someone that sent a message in and they DM me. And he kind of like he decided to say, okay, because we've had a couple people actually reach out to us. So this person wanted to be anonymous. So I won't mention where they're who they are. But I'll tell you the location though. They said they're in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so shout out Atlanta. You know what I mean? You're watching. Right. So this one was